Hi, my name is Zabiola. I'm an employee of Cherry Road Service India Private Limited. This is a demo for Capstone Project for a DocuSign e-signature implementation consultant service certification program. We'll go through the requirement first. So CEA, which means close enough accounting. It wants to streamline their process for creating and handling joint trade application. CA credit representatives should be able to generate an envelope containing a joint application in the e-signature application using a standard DocuSign template. When a prospect calls into one of the CA's many call centers, uh, the CA representative will collect the name and email address of the applicant and the co-applicant along with any other information required to meet the authentication requirement of the application process. So we have few requirements from DocuSign. I'll not be going through them in the very brief. Um, so I'll show you the requirements. So these are the requirements, few requirements I'll just highlight it. So this is the recipient must enter their phone number in this format. So we can use this format, or if you choose to use the different phone number format, please ensure that the new format has been shown in your video demonstration. So we can also use the different format, but we have to show that. Okay, and SSN and annual income must be visible to CEA credit assessor on information and asset statement document. Okay. And application must select applicants must select and attach exactly two forms of identification. Um, we can also use any for this is a demo environment, so we will be so I'll be using the logos itself, for attachment as attachment. And e-signature account and outbound email should be branded with the CA logo and colors. So the CA logo is already provided from DocuSign, so we'll be using the same thing. And the recipient name must be included in the email subject and the body. Okay. And completed documents cannot have any blanks. So these are few of the these are the requirements for Capstone project. I'll be moving to my admin account. So this is my admin account. So we'll just go through some of the things like authentication, which is nothing but SNS, emails, access code authentication. I'll just cover in all those things in the Capstone project. This is my admin account. I'm using this for demo purpose. So let's go. Let's go for the settings. I'll just start with this. I have to click on settings. Okay. So in settings, well, let me just start with signing and sending, settings. So this is sending settings here under this. I'll click on this. Here we can edit this font size and color for the default font, and one more option is here, um, enable formula field, enable conditional field, I've enabled this option, enable signer attachment field, and this I've also selected this append attachment to the document with the attachment field, which is nothing but a signer can attach only one document. Um, okay, so here we have document visibility, and we have selected must sign to view unless sender. By selecting this, signer can only see the document in which they want to provide the information. We are coming down, so we have uh, automatically replicate information in fields with the same data label. I'm selecting on all document in an envelope, um, where we can where we have a representative field such as email or name representative in the document. So the end user or the signing replica or the recipient will not be entering again and again. This is to avoid a redundancy, where when you select this, nothing but the top few fields will be repeating. So the repeating field will be populated automatically. Um, when coming down, um, the document sources. Here we have Box, Dropbox, Google Drive, and OneDrive. So I'm using OneDrive for this Capstone Project demo. So I just have checked OneDrive. I'm using OneDrive here. I'll show you how to configure OneDrive. This OneDrive is normally a shared drive, and once the envelope is completed, all the documents will be published to the shared drive. So if you want to configure the OneDrive or any Dropbox or a Google Drive, just go to the integration here and click. We have to click on connect. Uh, so here I've already configured my OneDrive, and I have named it as CA demo for demo purpose. And as you can see, the status is active. Um, let's see. We can click on this, and here you can see status is active connection, and the name is CA demo. This is for just for the demo purpose. And I've enabled log required acknowledgement, and also here certificate of completion, envelope voided reasons. Here this is the main thing here. um, Folder to publish, to you have to select a folder um, yeah, for all the documents and certifications to be published. So I have mapped my OneDrive folder, and I have named it as joint credit application in OneDrive. You can click on browse and add the folder. So here is the folder. I have click on this and click on select. I've already mapped it, and I have associated users. I have selected all users. I'll just show you my OneDrive application. This is my OneDrive, and this is the folder which I have selected. I've mapped it. Here you can get all the certification and documents whichever has been published. Okay, so just okay, let's go to branding. For branding, you have to go on the left side under accounts. You have to select brands. So there are two different logos provided by the Capstone project from DocuSign. So I have used the same logo. I'll just show you. So these are the two logos. One is for sending and another one is the email logo. You can click on edit your theme and you can change the theme here. These are the two logos. This is the sending logo and email logo, and you can also preview here. You can see the email preview, what you're gonna get in the email, and I have just changed this color to red. um, the default one was blue, so you can change here whatever color you like uh, and apply the brand, so as per the selection. uh, let's go back for signing. uh, you can edit the logos and add everything here, so the brand name and the company name. uh, I have given the brand name as here logo for this demo purpose, and company name as close enough accounting. Select a user, use this and company name and set that as signing default. Here you can see the logos, the signing logo and the email logo here. Um, Basically, the branding, the logo and everything. This is the company's logos and branding. Here you can edit everything or add logos and the theme. Later, let us go for users. Um, this is you can go here for users and groups. Under users and groups, click on users. So here you can see in users I have created 4 users. So I'll just go with this. This is the um, administrative one, and here I have created for CA call center agent and CA credit assessor and legal department. So you can see the permission profile here, um, and the groups. I have also created a groups, individual groups. So for that, you have to click on groups. I've created groups, and I have created a separate group for your for administrator, call center, credit assessor, legal department, and this is the everyone in this group. And you click on permission profile. So here you can see there are 3 different permission profile. So so how many users are there under it? So coming back to users, you can basically you can see all the details here, the permission profile, groups, and everything. So I've given a DSVR permission for credit assessor and legal department, and for this I have just for admin I have given a DS admin permission profile, DS admin as a permission. Here you can see all the groups. um, so I think I have completed with the settings here. Um, so let's go for templates. You can go to templates by clicking on this uh, templates. Before going for that, just that a DocuSign e-signature template is a great way to speed up the process, and it helps reduce the risk of errors when sending out an envelopes. It is also beneficial for any scenarios where you can frequently send the same or similar documents to different people, or send different document to same people. So creating a DocuSign template is a similar to create an envelope. You add documents or recipients, or specify messaging and select and place field on the documents. The main difference between an envelope and a template is that you are saving those repeatable steps, so they can use it again and again instead of completing the steps every time you send an envelope. So okay, let's move on to the templates. Here I'm using joint credit application template. I have created a template, and if you want to create one more template, you can click here and you can create a template, or if you have a template you can upload it or create a power form. Okay. So I'll be using the template here. I'm going to click on this use drop arrow mark and click on edit. So here we are in the template now. So this is the template name. I have given it as joint credit application as my template name. You have to give the name of the template and the description. I have not given the description as it is optional. Uh, Here I have added three documents as a requirement from the project. Um, so the first one is joint credit application, and the second one is identification and asset statement for applicant, and the third one is identification and asset statement for co-applicant. You can add or you can upload this documents by clicking on upload and select the document, or you can also get it from cloud, uh, the documents. Going down here we have to add recipients. I have selected set signing order, uh, checked on that. This is the role applicant, the first one is applicant, and I've selected no need to sign for this, and as a requirement I have also given the authentication method as SMS. So the applicant needs to verify them with the SMS. So here for identity verification is SMS, and here you have to give the country code and then the phone number. And going down, this second one here, as I said, the signing order, I have given this applicant as one and co-applicant also one. Um, so the second one is co-applicant, and here the I have also given need to sign, and the authentication method here I have given it as access code. for co-applicant, and the next one is the role is credit assessor. So we have to mention the name and the email address for credit assessor here, and here again I have given it as need to sign, and also in the I've given the advanced settings uh, for credit assessor and also for legal department. I have checked in the advanced settings. I have checked on do not allow senders to edit recipient and do not allow senders to delete recipients. And here also in the last one for legal department, this is the legal department. We have to give the name and the email address uh, for legal department. Um, Now here I have given instead of need to sign, I've given it as CC. Legal department will receive only a copy of all the documents. And in the advanced settings, again I have selected do not allow senders to edit and do not edit recipients, and do not allow senders to delete recipients. Okay, so going down, this is um, the email whichever the applicants, co-applicants, credit assessor and legal department will be getting. So basically we have to select a language, so we have selected English US, and this is the subject line of the email for applicant. So I have given the applicant username, so here while getting the email we will get the applicant name, and here also the applicant name. This is the email body, so just show you. uh, so this is the email, and this is the subject line for the applicant, and this is for the co-applicant. Here again same, we have given English US as language, and then uh, the subject line joint credit application. As this is for co-applicant, I selected co-applicant name and the email of the body. Now this is for the credit assessor. So here this language is the same. Here again the subject line we have added applicant name and the co-applicant name uh, for credit assessor, and the email for the credit assessor, the email. And this is for the legal department. Again here we have selected the subject line for the applicant name, username will be the same, and the email for email body. Uh, and also here let me just show the signing order. As I have given the signing order as applicant as one and co-applicant as one, and the second for credit assessor, and third one is for legal department. And you can also see the signing order here. uh, this is a sender here, applicant, co-applicant, credit, then it doesn't matter. This is both on the first and the second one would be credit assessor, and the third would be legal department. Then all of them are done, then it will be completed. um, and also I'd like to show this advanced option here. uh, this is the advanced option for the template. Here you can given this as template modification, do not allow sender to edit, add or remove recipient. Do not allow sender to edit the subject, email, or private message. Do not allow sender to edit the brand. Selected that. These are the, and here I've sent quick send. Uh, I've saved all this. Okay, I done with this, and let's click on next. Um, so here we have joint credit application. Um, it has the information of applicant, co-applicant, and credit assessor. So the next one is for the identification and asset statement for applicant, and the third one is the identification and asset statement for co-applicant. You can also see uh, the colors here. So for applicant it is yellow, and for co-applicant it is blue, and for credit assessor it is um, purple or violet. So the color justifies here, as you can see in this text. So this is yellow is for applicant, and then the blue is for co-applicant, and the purple is for credit assessor. And here also you can see the three colors. That means we have set this sheet for applicant, co-applicant, and credit assessor. So let me just start with this. uh, Full name, you can get all the fields from the standard field or the custom field, which you can customize according to your um, wish. um, so I'll take the full name. So this is the standard field of full name. Here the name, I have to drag and drop, just letting it. And the phone number, and for the phone number as requested from the project, the requirement from the project, we have given given a data label as phone number. And here in the validation I have selected custom and updated correction pattern here. And whenever um, the phone number is entered in the wrong format, it will give the error message. I've given the error message as please enter the phone number with this format. I've mentioned the format which was given um, in the project, this format. So whenever the applicant or the co-applicant or the phone numbers where is mentioned, it should be mentioned in the same format, or else the error message will be popped up and it shows to enter in the correct format. um, and the email address, uh, this is from the standard format email address. And the mailing address, I've given the mailing address here. uh, or again this is also from the standard field. And here as a requirement there is a checkbox for a billing address. If the mailing address is same as the billing address, and if you click on this, the text behind will disappear. That means the billing and the mailing address are the same. So only will as soon as you check, that means the mailing and the billing address is same. So for that, I've selected conditional logic, and here selected it as unchecked, and then show. And the next one is the SSN. As a requirement for SSN, I've changed the um, whenever you enter the SSN, I've selected hide text with asterisks. Uh, show. So this is what happens here. Just remove it for now. So this is hide, and then I have changed the data label as SSN. The validation I've changed it to SSN. Now next is the annual income. So for annual income, for applicant, I have also changed. I have also checked the hide text with asterisks. So even the um, annual income will not be visible. It will be hidden with the asterisk as a requirement. And I've mentioned the annual income in the data label for the same number. So in the validation, I've selected as number, and decimal as separator as dot to separate. Now this is the sign, um, given it from the standard field sign. So date sign, and given it from the standard field is the same. So next one is for co-applicant. This will be changed. As I said, this color, blue color, is for co-applicant, as I showed earlier. And also you can see co-applicant here. Full name, this is the standard field, and the phone number, I've made the same changes here. I've mentioned it as phone number in the data label, and validation as custom, and it's in pattern, and the error message, please enter the phone number with this format. So they have to give the phone number in this format, or else the error message will pop. And then the email address, email is from the standard field, and the SSN, again giving the SSN for co-applicant here. Now this is, I've selected hide text with asterisks for co-applicant as well. Data label as SNS, and validation I've selected SNS. uh, and the annual income, I've done the same thing. um, Hide text with asterisks, and data label as annual income, and validation as number, and then separator as dot period. And sign, the sign I've selected from the standard field, and date and sign also from the standard field. And this is co-applicant, and now this is for credit assessor. So the color have changed. So whenever you want, you can change here and then start adding. That's what I did. Uh, this is the sign from the standard field and the date and time also from the standard field. So this is for the joint credit application, and then I'll move on to identification and asset statement. Uh, Here given the full name. This is from the standard field, and phone number. Phone number as a requirement from the project. I've given the same uh, as above. Data label as phone number, and the validation as custom, and then it's in pattern, and the error message. It gives the error message. Please enter the phone number with the correct format. If not mentioned with the correct format. Email, again the standard field. SSN as above, um, and requirement from the project. Here, um, this we are not hiding um, with text with asterisks. This entire sheet will be for applicant. So as the requirement says, the co-applicant will not be able to view this, so we are not hiding it. So here for this I've just selected data label and the validation as SSN, sorry, and the annual income, same. We are not hiding it. Annual income, data label is annual income, and validation number, and separator is dot period. So here the SSN and the annual income, it is not hidden, but whereas in the joint credit application, um, this is hidden because as a requirement, the SSN and the annual income should not be visible to the co-applicant, and the co-applicant's SSN and the annual income should not be visible to the applicant. So that is the reason we are hiding it. So let's go back here. Now select and attach two forms of identifications. I have um, uh, given a checkbox here and two attachment fields to attach it here. Selected validation, select exactly two, as it says select and attach two forms. So you can attach two forms here. um, you can click on this and select an attachment. Um okay, with this you can select a driving license, passport, or any other photo ID, and you can um, attach. I've given the attachment field. This is for the applicant. So uh, this is the attachment. So I've given two attachments, and here asset description and value. Uh, this is the requirement field. All I've given as a required field, and when you see this is I've not given it as a required field. So you can add multiple, or this is a mandatory, but these are all optional. This is not a rather required field. So here I've given a formula for this. You can put the asset description, whatever is there, and the value as 100 or 200 or whatever value is. And as I have selected a formula here where you know I have given this data label as 1 2. This is the data value 1, data value 2, data value 3, 4, and 5, and I have given a formula for this. Whenever you enter, um, let's say 100 and then 100, and then it adds here with the total, and with the formula you can see the total here. Mm, Same number again. Um, Validation is number. So for formula, I've used the edit formula from value 1 to value uh, 4 or value 5. So this is the 5 value. So I've added all the 5. Mm, or I've used it and the edit formula here for adding. Now this is formula I have selected from the formula from the standard field. This is the formula here, and applicant's signature and date signed, and this is the uh, credit assessor's uh, initial. I've selected from the standard field. Now let's go for the co-applicants sheet. Here this is the identification and asset statement for co-applicant. As I said, this blue color represents co-applicant. Here again we have given the full name and the phone number. Phone number as phone number, data label as phone number, and validation custom X regex pattern, and the uh, error message as please enter the phone number with the correct format. If the phone number is mentioned wrong or with the incorrect format, uh, and the email from the standard field. Here also we have not for SSN, it is the text, but we have not checked the hide text with asterisks for annual income or SSN, because this will be viewed only by the co-applicant. Here I have given the checkbox here, group checkbox. So here also for the co-applicant, as the requirement says here, select any attached two forms of identification, driving license, passport, or any issue photo ID. So I have uh, given the checkbox, and validation I've selected as select exactly two, and added two attachment fields here. Here also I have used the formula. This is also the required field, both the required field and the same. Again here I have used the formula uh, for adding the value. So this is the 5 values I've I've given it the data label as value 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then the formula here, edit formula added, and this is from the standard. Let me then the signature of the co-applicant and date and sign of the co-applicant, and the initial from the credit assessor. Okay, so all this three and application, joint application, and all these three documents, you can see. You can um, see the visibility of the document, who can see which um, document by clicking on this documents, and then the settings here. You can click on this and go to document visibility. Click on this, so this will show you uh, this document can be seen by um, applicant. So this is the visibility. Okay, this joint credit application document, this joint credit application can be seen by applicant, co-applicant, credit assessor, and a legal department. And this identification and asset statement, this document can be viewed by applicant and the credit assessor and legal department. As this is a document for applicant, and we have as a requirement, there are SSN and annual income, as we have not it is visible, it is not hidden with asterisk, so the co-applicant will not be able to see. So this is invisible for them. Only applicant, credit assessor, and a legal department can view, can see this document. And this document, the third, identification and asset statement, uh, is visible for co-applicant, credit assessor, and legal department, and the applicant cannot see this. You can see who were in this document visibility. You can check who can view which document and who cannot view which document. Uh, so now all this documents and applications we have created as a admin. So now we have to share this documents with the um, call center agents or representatives. Um, so we have to save and close here. Uh, okay. To share the document, you have to share the template. You have to click on this arrow and share with users. So I'm sharing this with the call center agent. You have to click on this and click on share. Now I have logged in as admin. So let us go and see as login as log out from here and log in as call center agent. Uh, this is my call center account. Logged in. Okay, I'll go to templates. This is the call center account. Now let's go for templates. Uh, you can see this. I'm a normal end user, so I'm not the admin, so I'm not getting the settings. The shared uh, template will be here in the shared with me. So you can click on this use. Okay, so here uh, I have we have to um, mention the name and the email address of the applicant. Um, as I have logged in as a credit representative, I will not be. I don't have the access to change all this. Uh, so let's get started. Uh, I have kept a name as A Zabi here for applicant, and I've created an email address for demo. So this will be my applicant, and for verification we have selected SMS for applicant. So we will mention the phone number. As I'm from India, so I have selected 91. So we'll be mentioning the phone number so that we'll get the SMS. Okay, here let's go down. We'll be mentioning the co-applicant. So I've given the co-applicant name as F Sabi, and the co-applicant's email address. Here authentication we have chosen as access code, so I've given the access code as 1234. So this access code needs to be shared with the co-applicant. Okay, here we don't have to mention the name or the email address for credit assessor, which is already mentioned, and as well as for the legal department, so it is mentioned. Now here the message to all recipients. This is basically the email for all the recipients, for applicant, co-applicant. So we will not be changing anything. I don't have access for changing, as I have logged in as credit representative. So this is all. So now we'll be sending it. We'll click on send. You can see successfully sent. Here environment impact. So it is successfully sent. Now we'll move to manage to see. Under manage, we'll click on send. So this is the one. uh, you can see to the recipients to whom we are sending. It is the A sub B, that is applicant, F sub B, that is co-applicant, and credit assessor and legal department. So it is in waiting for others. So this status is waiting for others. Now let us um, let's move to the applicant to see whether we have received mail. Refresh it. This is my applicant. So we have received here. When I click on this, you can see the applicant name, which I have given as Azabi, and also the same name will be here in the email. Hi Azabi. Now, and the email body. So whatever I have written. Now I have to click on review document. Click on review document. So here is the phone number uh, for the applicant. So we have to click on send SMS and we'll receive the SMS for the authentication. Okay, this mention the code, and after mentioning the code, we have to click on confirm code. Uh, Now we have to click on agree and continue. So we are in the applicant page. So we have to fill all the required details for the applicant. So I'll start with the phone number. So if I have to mention anything apart from uh, the format which it is given, it will give me the error message to uh, type in the correct format. So just type the correct format. When you type on the correct format for the phone number, now the error message will disappear. Here you have to mention the address. Now for the demo I'll put address. Address 1. Now here if the billing address is different, you can mention it and uh, check this box if the mailing address is the same. So as soon as I click on this, the if the address is same, then this box is not required, so it will disappear. Yes. And moving on for the SSN. And we'll mention the annual income. So as required for the project, the SSN is hidden now. We have used the asterisk sign to hide the bus. Now here we have to mention the annual income. I'll put it as 20,000. And here we have to sign. We have to click on sign, and we have to select a style. You can select a style or draw, or if you have a signature, then you can upload. I'll use this adopt and sign for this. So you can see the signature from the applicant. So here it is phone number, SSN and annual income. It is automatically populated. So we have done the settings. Uh, if the same fields are repeating, then it populates automatically. So here I have to select two identification forms. So I'll be selecting the driver license and the passport here, and we need to upload two documents. Uh, so I'll click on this and then upload a file. So as this is a demo, I'll be uploading the CA logo. Uh, so as soon as you upload the documents, you can see uploaded attachment here, and then click on done. So one of the identification form is uploaded. Let's do for the second one. Upload a file and on open, then click on done. So both the feeds, both the attachment has been uploaded. Now let's go to the asset description. Here I'll be mentioning as asset 1 and the value as 100. Now asset 2 value is 200. So as we have mentioned the formula, it'll add. I'll just add one more, set 3 and 200 again. So you can see the formula is working, and 200 plus 200 plus 100, that is 500. uh, it is populated. Here again we have to sign. I'll just click on this, and then as I've chosen the signature, so as soon as I click, it will come here, and the date, today's date. So I have completed the entire form. Let's check once, and then I completed it. Yes, then we have to click on finish. Okay, we have to click on no thanks. uh, this shows we are all done. So we have filled out the um, applicant form, so this is done. Let's go to the co-applicant. So this is my co-applicant email ID. So here I've already got received the mail. So here the co-applicant name F Sabi is populated. Here again you can also see the co-applicant name here and the email. We have to click on review document again from the co-applicant side. So I have the access code with me. I've given it as 1234. So we have to mention the access code and click on validate. No. Here again it's asking, so I have to click on yes, I agree to use the electronic. I agree and then click on continue. Uh, this we can see the applicant has already filled the details. Now, as a requirement for the project, the co-applicant should not see the SSN or the annual income value. So here we cannot see it. Now the asterisk signs are there. We have to fill all the details. Now I've set the signing order. So either the applicant can fill the form first or the co-applicant. So anyone can do the first one, so it's okay. We'll go with the phone number first. Here, if I have to mention the phone number, it'll give me the error message, which we have mentioned. So I'll just mention the phone number with the same format. So as soon as I choose the correct format, the error messages the error message will vanish. Now I have to click on SSN and we'll put the SSN number. So I have typed 1111 as SSN number, and we have to mention the annual income, the co-applicant if given co-applicant value. Here again we have to sign it. We have to sign. So I have to click on sign and adopt a sign. So I'll adopt the sign same. So you can see the signature here. Okay, the same fields again they have populated. I'll click. I'll check the two boxes for driver license and passport, and we have to upload two documents. Click on it and upload a file. So I'll upload the CA logo as it is a demo and click on done. We'll do the same thing again. Another file, open, file is attached and click on done. We have to mention the asset description here. Set one, value 200, asset 2 300, asset 3 500, asset 4 100, asset 5 900. So as we have given the formula, so it's in the total, it gives the total of all the values. Here again we have to sign as a co-applicant. We'll click on this and the date here. I cannot see the other document. other than uh, the identification and asset statement for co-applicant. I cannot see the applicant's identification and asset statement. So I finished filling the form as a co-applicant. I'll click on finish. Sign up for a free DocuSign account. No thanks. You're all done. Now after applicant and co-applicant, we the signing order will go to next as the credit assessor. So we will um, check the credit assessor. So we have received a mail for credit assessor. So under credit assessor, we have given applicant and co-applicant name. So both names are reflecting here, and as well as it mentions here as Hisabi credit assessor and the email of the body. And to review the document, we have to click on review document. Here we have to click continue. So as a credit assessor, we have to sign, to click on sign, and here initial and the initial here again. So here we have the joint credit application, and we have signed here for credit assessor and initials for applicant form and initial for co-applicant form. So only this much we have to do from the credit assessor. So we can go ahead and one more thing here is we can also view the SSN and the annual income for applicant and SSN and the annual income for co-applicant. So we have signed and we have finished the task for credit assessor. So we have to click on finish. So under the signing order, so we have first we have done with the applicant and co-applicant, second with the credit assessor. So we have done this and we have no thanks. Click on no thanks. Now we have to go with the last, that is the legal department. So click on the legal department. Here we have received an email now. Yeah, so as a legal department, the legal department only receives a copy to view. You have to click on view complete documents. Here it is mentioned the same, the applicant and the co-applicant name and high legal department, high civil legal department, given the name. So the legal department, we have to click on this. The legal department will not have to sign anything. Mm, so this they have to view, so they can view all the documents from applicant, co-applicant, sign, signature, and from credit assessor, the applicant's form, and the co-applicant form, and that is all from the legal department. I have to click on close, and it's done. So we will go back to the uh, our customer care, customer representative account. Now here you can see the status as complete instead of waiting. So all the recipients have uh, filled and viewed the document. So now we'll click on this to see uh, what is completed. It shows completed here, and also you can see the recipients, the applicant signed here, credit assessor was also signed, and legal department as a just viewed. We have just given a copy, so you can also uh, see the timings when uh, it was signed from the applicant, co-applicant, or the credit assessor and the legal department. From here, what was the date and time, and on the right hand side you can see the uh, applications here. We will click on that, so it will just show the joint credit application. We can view here. Now let's close this, and we can also click on more and click on history. So this with this envelope history, you can see what has happened from the beginning. So the subject, envelope ID, date, the sent time and date. It was the created, when it was created, and envelope recipient status as completed. So when it was completed, and was the holder, uh, call center agent. So that is the holder. Now activity here, call center registered, sent invitation with the date, time, status. Now what has happened to that envelope? Um the SMS authentication is passed. They have opened. They have viewed. Is a B here, uploaded a attachment on time. This is the time here, signed, access code passed, and opened, viewed. So basically you will get all the information of the envelope history, what has happened, double copy with the call center I've received. You will get all the history, whatever has happened for this envelope here, and also you can download the certificate or print the entire thing. Close this and click on more. uh, Now we'll click on form data. So this is also envelope form data, so you can see all the form data here. It is basically to see the details of the form, whatever they have filled, from the applicant, from the co-applicant, and whatever the annual income or the SSN, or the address, phone number. whatever they have typed and mentioned. You can see the check boxes which we have given, the logo here, the attachment, that is the attachment what we have uploaded, date, the formula, SSN, annual income, and basically it gives the whole data of that form, of all the forms of the, say this is uh, applicant form, co-applicant form. So whatever they have mentioned, you can see it from here. All the asset value, asset one, values, total, the SSN number, annual income. You can see the whole information here, and you can also download this or print the whole thing. Click, I'll cancel this. Now we have to go back to, uh, I'll log out and I'll log in from the admin account. Click on log out. This is my admin account. Click on login. Okay, this is my admin account. We'll click on settings. And here we have to go to connect under integration. So here under connect we have to click on publish. So here we are going to publish this to our OneDrive. Select and then click on publish. We have to select our OneDrive. So we are publishing this to our OneDrive. This one envelope. Yes, publish. So you can see this. It's queued. Let's do refresh. It's taking some time. Okay, here now you can see the one envelope has been published. Status is complete. Here now we will go to our OneDrive to see the envelope. This is my envelope, and I'll select the deletion. This is just a minute ago which we have published, the certificate of completion. We'll click on this to view. So basically this has all the information whatever we have filled, the applicant, co-applicant. Here this is the form filled for the co-applicant, joint credit application, and all the details here you will get it. And also you can see the signer events, sign. Basically this is the certificate of completion. You get all the information here. and you can see copied here. So this is copied for legal department, and disclosure points here. So we'll go back to the admin page here. We have published the envelope and got the completion certificate. We'll go to reports now. Click on reports. Now under reports, you can see uh, the overview of this, how much wood we have saved, the DocuSign has saved, how much water, for 1.5 billion kg of carbon and million kg of waste. You can see 4.2 million trees have been saved, helping the planet, and all the information here, how much we have uh, helped the planet by uh, this. Now here you can also see the envelope status. Basically, this gives the entire envelope status, how much envelopes you have sent, delivered, completed, and declined or voided here. And you can see different kind of graphs. And here also, this is the completion rate, 33% completed. Here the envelope velocity, it is less than 1 hour. So time to complete it is less than 1 hour. You can see the envelope volume here. You can also select it for a month or 12 months, um, as per your requirement. So the graphs changes here. Now for 1 month here, you can see. Now here again on the left side, you can click on envelope. Uh, Here under envelopes, you can see there are 7 reports. Um, this is basically the reports. You can see the reports of envelopes, recipient usage, custom, all the reports here. This is all the reports. So we have under the envelope the 7 reports. Now you can schedule the report here, or you can view, click on view and see the report. So this is the all the reports will be uh, generated, and you can see all the information from months, weeks, or a year. You can select the time frame from which you want to select. I'll just select uh, this this week, and I'll select on run report. So it gives me the information of this week's report, what and all is there. You can edit, filter, you can change here on the envelope status and envelope custom field, any specific user, specific group, and you can also edit columns, add columns, or remove columns which you like to view here. uh, Here let's change to this month, and then you have to click on run report here. So this entire month report will be generated. This gives the all the information here, status, whether it is voided, sent, completed, or what is the status. The recipient names multiple here, sent on what time and date, completed on what time and date, last activity. It gives all the information for this. All this you can save You can do save as, or you can download it, or you can uh, mail it here. So everything is completed here. I have completed with manage template settings, manage everything. So let's click on settings. I've covered it all for my demo for Capstone project, and this is everything is covered. Yes. Thank you all. Thank you.